Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, look at our messy kitchen. Oh, there's a knife. That's dangerous. We're gonna get TOS. We watched a movie, but like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And it took us like, did we watch it in 2 sittings? Or
No,
are we powered through it?
We paused quite a
Oh,
bit to like
God.
sit and talk, but
Ugh.
it's been a busy season for us guys. But we're trying to get through the Oscar films. We're 3 films in now, and
I didn't even realize this one was Oscar nommed.
Yes.
Or Best Picture nommed.
Yes.
I know it's Oscar nommed.
I didn't realize that this film was like the Fellowship of the Ring type of deal, where it's like this is the start of a long story, or intended to be a long saga of films.
And the movie we watched was
Doon.
where?
Doon.
Yeah.
Okay. I got very Star Warsy vibes from it. Very A New Hope vibes. It certainly was. It's a film based off of a novel, a sci-fi novel, and
I don't think these oranges are very sweet.
I guess not. Sorry. And it definitely feels like the sci-fi films of the 80s, the sci-fi epics that were written around those times. You know, it's got a lot of world building, a lot of character, significant characters that like probably will come, hold more significance in later films. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about is this a Best Picture film, and what we liked as the single, like the one film itself. What did you think?
No, ma'am.
You didn't like it?
I was tired. I was falling asleep.
Well, to be fair, we've been busy and it was late for you. So
Yeah. It's just not my cup of tea. Like, the characters I didn't care much for. The storytelling is a lot. We're like, this could just be a TV show. I mean, it's well done. It would have quality.
It would have served better as a TV show, like an HBO.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. They're just like, let's just pick Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya, and they're gonna invest in them.
Why is everybody talking about this guy like he's supposed to be some big deal? Like, I don't think he's a big deal yet, but everybody's talking about him like he's a big deal.
Well,
what is he in that constitutes him being
he was
a big
in
deal?
what's the other movie he was in? It was like, is it Call Me by Your Name or something?
Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
But what?
Before that, he was in like a Call Me by Your Name, I think, or something like that.
Never heard of it. Never saw it.
It's like a Moonlight, but like
I don't know, man.
without melanin.
Whatever. I mean, he's an American actor, right? Or Canadian. I don't know, but he's not British. And there's this thing in Hollywood where they don't like American actors who aren't British for these big roles. You know, it's
American actors who aren't British.
as in like a lot of times they'll hire like British actors to play all these American young American guy roles, like Tom Holland as Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, what's that guy, like these guys, Jon Snow and Kit Harington, excuse me, and freaking you know what I'm saying though? It's like there's not a lot of like American guys or to that they hire for these roles that require a lot of acting, because I guess Americans just can't act. And it's probably true. A lot of depth to the to these roles. And so anyway, the film, I liked it. I got a lot of Game of Thrones vibes from it. I thought that the whole story behind it felt very epic in scope. Like there's a bigger world that it's a part of that that got me interested in the next films. Acting performance wise, what did you think? Who was your favorite character? Not even Jason Momoa?
He's just himself. Like,
Sure, that's true.
he was just
He was
himself.
literally playing himself. Jason Momoa as Jason
Batista's
Momoa.
playing himself.
Yeah.
It's underwhelming. I don't know. I mean, we're what? This is our third movie. It's not looking good. I'm not being wowed by anything yet.
Yeah, last year was a lot of good.
It was a lot.
films.
Yeah, it was wow.
I don't know if we could say that there were 3 films last year that kind of bummed us out. Well, I don't think these films so much bummed us out, but I would say easily half of the films that we watched last year are light years
better.
ahead of what we've been watching so far. Don't get me wrong though, I do think Drive My Car was great.
We just don't think it's gonna win.
Well, yeah. I mean, what I would say about Dune, as a film, I like that it had a good cast of characters, and the cast's like the use of Javier Bardem was really good. For a minute I was like, why is he in such a small role? I get maybe they're just world building, but yeah, like. They use the characters well. There's just a lot of stuff, a lot of lore that isn't... It's hard to follow at times, like the whole Bene Gesserit stuff, and how dare you use the noise on me? Take off the dag!
That's right in my ear.
Well, anyway. It's a good film, though. I would have to say that I found this one at least the most entertaining out of the 3 that we've seen so far. We saw Power of the Dog.
Uh-huh.
I know. That film was kind of like Nomadland in that it stuck with me. It still stuck with me for a while, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Power of the Dog stuck with me in a good way. And this is us trying to review Dune. Okay? What are well, I guess that's it. We don't want to give any spoilers. It's a sci-fi epic. It's set in like the year
very brown.
10,000 something.
And it's also like Asian
Commentary on
for some
humanity.
reason, but not. I was like, why? What is? I don't. The aesthetics were kind of weird.
It's kind of like a commentary on humanity where we've colonized so much of the stars, and if I understood it correctly, and like there's like all these different like species of humans now, where some of them are like really like white looking, like skin white and bald, or Batista, and Batista had like nothing to do. I don't even think he had a decent fight scene this whole film, so that was disappointing for me. I wanted to see more Batista. Zendaya's role was like super small, but they made it like seem like it wasn't that small. So anyway, how many spit blessings out of 10 would you give this film? 4. Wow. Okay. I give it a 7. Yeah. Anyway, next film we'll probably watch will either be King Richard or the Carnival one, whatever it's called.
Yeah, goodbye.
All right. See ya.
Fly kiss. Okay.